Alright, so today I'm going to show y'all how to make a chest shop. Of course, the first step you need is to put a chest down, preferably somewhere in your claim. Alright, as you see, I have a bow inside my chest. The first thing you want to do is grab a sign. It could be any color sign, any kind. It has to be this sign, of course. It can't be the hanging sign, as far as I know. So you shift and you put the sign on top of there. The first step is you want to type this command out because this is the command that you need to start the shop. And as soon as you type that, you just press done and this text should pop up. It says shop, right click, owner, and the owner's name. So when you do that, you go ahead and right click. So I had already put the bow inside because that's the item that I want to buy and or sell. So as you see, it says left click to edit the buy price and amount or right click to edit the sell price and amount. What you want to do, if you want to buy, of course, you left click. It comes up with this text. It says example 10K. Don't be mistaken and just erase this part. You have to erase the entire thing. So yes, the buying price, if I want to buy a bow, let's just say 5K, for example. So as soon as you do that, you click this. Then this is the amount that you want to buy. So how many do I want to buy? I just want to buy one. Then you go ahead and click this again. All right, now it says I'm buying one for 5,000. So for example, if I were to sell this, I would to right click. And how much do I want to sell it for? Example 10K. Yeah, it's a pretty good example. So 10K for the bow. I go ahead and click this. How many of the bows do I want to sell? So I just want to sell one. So you click that. Now I'm buying for 5,000 and I'm also selling for 10,000. So I could basically double my money. All right, and then if it was someone else's shop, they come up to it, they right click, and they go like this. So if I have a bow, I would left click to sell to them. And if I wanted to buy, I would right click. So for example, this is Fish Shop. He has a bunch of spawners, and of course he has signs on the top, that he's not buying at the moment. Let's see, Cave Spider. So if I right click, he's buying one cave spider for 7,500 and he's selling for 15K. So if I want to buy, I right click. You see, when I right clicked, I went ahead and I grabbed one. And then if I wanted to sell to him, I hover over inside his shop and I left click. But do be careful because sometimes they trick you. He's a really good person. See, it says one for 7,500. Sometimes you might be mistaken and you have like a whole stack and it would say 64 for whatever amount, but he's only buying one. So if I left click, I just sold him and I made 7,500 and he's basically just doubling his money. And that goes for any item basically as well. So if we just come over here, let's see, elytras. He's buying elytras for 20,000 and he's selling them for 40,000. Do I have any elytras? All right, let's just use this one for example. Of course, you have to make sure that it is the same thing. So like if I have this elytra and it was just a little bit different durability, I wouldn't be able to sell to him. So he's buying elytras for 20 and I just want to sell it. So I go ahead and I left click. I just sold him an elytra for 20,000 and I made 20,000. If I wanted to buy it back, I'll just right click. And that just basically goes for any item. All right. And make sure you could also set up a pwarp. You just type slash pwarp, and then you go ahead and if you don't know how to create a pwarp, let's just say pwarp create, and then the name like shop. And of course, it'll tell you if it's taken or not. So it can only be 10 characters as well. So best shop. And then it's just example, you know? So people would be able to go pwarp, click this, go over the new ones. Like, oh, best shop. Let me see. And then they come over here and be like, oh, what is this? And then they could buy and sell stuff, you know?